I'm so sorry for the delays, but I am Chip Stackworth, and I'm here bringing you this edition of SuperNova Pro Weekly. Yeah, it's been kind of a while. Oh wow, we're getting started. Shoot. Eric, turn around. Oh, we're getting started. Travis Palmer coming out of the crowd, stomping on Eric Moore. We begin SuperNova Pro. Eric Moore not taking that sitting down. Float over DDT. Now stomping as Eric Moore comes out of the crowd to the kickoff SuperNova Pro Weekly. Live from the SuperNova Pro Arena. Eric Moore seems to have gotten his bearings. Nice gutbuster variation by Eric Moore, the excellent one, the former SPW World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, Travis Palmer, nice rebound, power slam, but only got a 1 count out of it. Travis Palmer returning after many years. I couldn't even give you a proper length. Oh, nice corkscrew European from the middle rope, but he has, ooh, senton. Every time I try to explain Travis Palmer's story, he busts out something. So I'm gonna just wait till he's done. There we go, snake eyes. Okay, Travis Palmer's been gone for a few years as he talks smack in the corner. Into a sidewalk slam. Sidewalk backbreaker. He's not done. That's the second. So we got a backbreaker combo from Travis Palmer as he goes for the pin once more. 1, 2. Nah, kick out by Eric Moore. Travis Palmer has been gone for some time. He's come back and he has pledged his allegiance to Project Mayhem. He also vowed revenge as he goes for the capture suplex. Eric Moore violating Wizard Rule gets the standing tornado DDT treatment. Now Eric Moore has trained Travis Palmer. Oh! Neck breaker, face buster. Well, as I said, Eric Moore trained Travis Palmer in the ways of wrestling coming up in high class. Travis Palmer really took a while off, tried to find his way, got himself bulked up. He was a very thin man when he started at 19. Now at 28, looking great. Well, not really looking great in this match as Eric Moore sends him flying off the apron. And we're in the playground, folks. Speaking of the playground was used a lot at High Class Wrestling Uprising Revenge, which is one of my favorite pay-per-views of the year. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. All I gotta say is SuperNova Pro's Val Savage, who has taken some time off to participate in High Class Wrestling activities. She looked great, and there were a lot of great matches, and there was a big surprise, so go watch it. As Eric Moore is thrown back in the ring, Palmer strike! We got another cover by Travis Palmer. And the Palmer strike, folks, knocked Eric Moore clean out. Oh! I wasn't expecting that. There's the power slam early after Travis Palmer came from the crowd and attacked Eric Moore from behind. There's that combination of backbreakers. Another cover. There, I'll just say that. Travis Palmer using those pins, making Eric Moore exert that energy. And here, surprise, bitch! Palmer strike. Didn't think I'd see that. I haven't seen it in quite some time. I know he used it over in Japan profusely, probably too much. But the Palmer strike Just a stiff, strong style palm strike across the jaw. Knocked Eric Moore clean out. Eric Moore smart enough to at least roll out of the ring at the end of this one, because Travis Palmer will probably stomp him a little more. More. Yeah, giggity. Anyway. Don't mind me. I'm a little tired and a little jet lagged coming from Blitz to high class back in the booth to bring you SuperNova Pro Weekly. Also, not in his normal Wednesday time slot. It's okay. It happens. Now, this is a tag team beef and grief right here. Both of these teams have legitimate gripes. As far as the committee is concerned, Chris Cash and Evan Richards are the number one contenders for the Agents of Chaos's tag team belts. EVH and Jen feel as though they deserve a rematch against the Agents of Chaos. The Agents of Chaos will probably destroy both these teams at once. I'm not going to lie, I fear for either one of these teams. But front office said, okay, here's what we're going to do. You two teams go at it. The winner takes on the Agents of Chaos at our next pay-per-view, which still doesn't have a name. I will know by next week what the name of the pay-per-view is, right before we do the pay-per-view. That's how we go. Next week will be the go-home show. Next Wednesday. Or will I do it Tuesday? We'll think about it. But folks, before I go any further, I have to let you know that we got a big old school match, an old school rivalry reborn. Courtesy of the main event, Jeff Powell. He is back. He said he wanted a real challenge. He said he wanted a real fight. And he said he wanted to build up. Knock off the ring rust, if you will. So he called in a favor, called in an old friend who was also a big rival. And that match will be after this one. But stick around. Stay tuned. As the lights come up in the SPW arena. The sweet, sweet arena. Eddie Van Hazard, the youngest man to hold a belt in the triad, the digital triad. That'll be us, Blitz, and High Class Wrestling. EVH, along with his partner Jen, hoping to get back to the top of the throne after being a wild card ragtag tag team put together at the last minute. Beaten Bro Canada. Take the titles. Lost to the Agents of Chaos. After being challenged and threatened and jumped and attacked at every house show since they won those belts. And including at Unrestricted, they caught the L of L's. Utterly embarrassed by the Agents of Chaos. But we're back, and here's Jen. This man, the Lightning King, has not only won tag team gold here and in High Class Wrestling, but he is also a former High Class Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. He beat Baker back in 2013. Baker's not happy about that. Still, to this day. And apparently he snubbed the commentator at High Class Wrestling, Mr. B.I. Double. It might have been a language barrier, see, because Jen speaks straight Chinese. He knows English, but not very well. It's his second language. Obviously, he's coming from Hong Kong. Long story short, B.I. Double didn't take that very well. But here's mentor and student, taking on a tag team that has become a brotherhood over the past 8 years. There's Evan Richards. There's Chris Cash. The Adrenaline Underground. Very exciting tag team. I'm not even going to lie. I like seeing these guys in the ring. I like seeing what they can do. And they have done nothing but impress. Also taking the Agents of Chaos to the absolute limit. Chris Cash showing his strength and his toughness. Evan Richards showing that he can become a team player. He has become quite the team player since teaming up with Chris Cash. Told you, they're kind of like brothers. In a Dudley sense, not a Steiner sense, okay? But anyway. The arena filled to the gills as EVH starts off against Chris Cash. And this match. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. Whoa. Wow, a little discussion at the beginning of this one. And EVH, surprise, while they were arguing, Eddie Van Hazard snuck behind Chris Cash. Oh, I love this kid. Chris Cash in a bad neighborhood right now. Front drop kick. Got a little yankadoodle action. I don't know how long Adrenaline Underground is going to last. They keep arguing like this. Oh, neck breaker variation by Chris Cash. And just when I was talking all that smack about these two gelling and being like brothers, oh, go-to black guy move. They argue who's going to start the match. Frog Splash completely missed. EVH was already up and at him. Monkey flip variation from EVH. EVH sends Chris Cash into the bad neighborhood. Gets a tag in from the Lightning King. Back body drop. Senton Tope. Nice tag team ingenuity. Oh! Chris Cash gets to the ropes. Oh, they were both thinking drop kicks were Evan Richards and Jim. These two know each other very well. Evan Richards gets his momentum stopped with a snap suplex. Evan Richards does it again. Oh, but catches Jim with the alley. Evan Richards, face buster. Jed and Fireman Scary take over counter. Oh, Jim goes for a body slam attempt. Evan Richards says no siree. Evan Richards back to using the fist. Richards with the knee off the second rope on the Jin. Ah, Lightning King counters, back body drop. And tags back in the young man EVH. European uppercut from EVH. Then a capture suplex. EVH, oh, thought he was setting up in the corner, but instead decides to try to violate Wizard Rule and get away with it. So far, so good. And a little snake eyes action from EVH. Evan Richards gets out of the corner. Exploder out of nowhere. Went for a kick. EVH caught it. Then the Van Hazard neck breaker. Missed the kick. I don't know what Evan Richards has been trying to do with these fists, but most of them have been blocked most of this match. And Evan was countered. Oh, thought he was going for the old counter roll. No, gets up, turns it to a butterfly DDT. Evan Richards needs his way out of the situation, but still in a situation, as Jim is right behind him, needs to focus on not violating that wizard rule. EVH back on his feet. With headlock just to stop Evan's momentum. Evan is right back on the attack with the arm breaker. Only gets a 1 count off of that because, come on, it's an arm breaker. Elbow to the top of the head of EVH. Uh-oh, we're taking a trip to Curb Stomp City. EVH eats it. Oh, looked like a razor's edge attempt by Evan Richards. But EVH kicks out. With a running neck snap. Chris Cash gets tagged back in. Here we go again. Both men deciding drop kicks in different directions. Chris Cash spinning pushing and suplex. Of course, that was not perfect. Oh! Chris Cash missed one clothesline. Caught another. EVH has been in there for quite some time. Oh, super kick! They're just yanking on a leg. That leg strength is a major part of Chris Cash's offense as he hits EVH with a drop salt of sorts. EVH back on his feet, however. I know he's going for that Van Hazard neck breaker. Cash sends EVH to the bad neighborhood. Uh-oh. Tags in Richards. Dead Man Wonderland. Oh, we had a cover. That should have been it by other standards. Chris Cash trying to go for the sweet and sour. Got a drop kick for his troubles. Evan Richards now in control of this match. But EVH back in control. Hagman DDT. And now a kick out reverse DDT from EVH. Wheelbarrow stunner. Eddie Van Hazard has taken his match right back over. Chris Cash undoubtedly exhausted. That high energy elbow drop from EVH. Ah, psych! Evan Richards tried to run, got leg tripped. EVH trying to figure himself out. Give himself some time to recover. I believe he might be setting up the hazard kick. No! Setting up setting up a wheelbarrow face buster. Now here it comes. Oh, hazard kick. EVH with the cover. And that's it. It looks like Jen and Van Hazard at the yet unnamed pay-per-view get their rematch against the Agents of Chaos. Solid match by both competitors. Starting to wonder why Chris Cash did not come in and try to save the match for his partner. You see here, Dead Man Wonderland should have done it. No, sir. Wheelbarrow stunner, wheelbarrow facebuster, then the old Hazard kick. That's it. Jen, EVH, high-fiving their way to the pay-per-view to the rematch against the Agents of Chaos, who will be waiting. So enjoy tonight, because in about 8 days, you might be dead. So we move on to our special attraction match. Folks, this is about 10 years in the making. The main event, Jeff Powell called in a favor, called in an old friend, said, hey man, I need to focus my strength. I need a big man to take on. Called in former high-class wrestling heavyweight champ, former tag team champ, former television champ, just one of the biggest beasts to ever run through high class, Aaron Wallace. Aaron Wallace, who we haven't seen in a high-class ring since maybe 2012, probably 2013. Gave him the nod, said, yeah, I'm down. Let's do this. So for you and me and everyone watching, we give you Jeff Powell, Aaron Wallace. As we await a man who is on a redemption tour. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event. Jeff Powell. Very cool. See this man back in a wrestling ring. It's been undefeated since entering the wrestling ring. Looks great. He's in great shape. Didn't think he was going to come back. Didn't think he was allowed to come back. Here he is, your main event. The main event, I should say. Jeff Powell. And coming out right now, one of the biggest men to step through the ring of any part of the triad. 7'1", about 350 right now, still powerlifting. former High Class Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, Aaron Wallace. Great shape. Here we go. Main event starting off quickly. Taking Wallace down. European uppercut against the ropes. Aaron Wallace not playing any games. Short on clothesline. Wallace down, trying to get back up. Main event with that neckbreaker variation. Now I told you, the last time these two actually wrestled was 2008. They're both vying for #1 contendership for Wizards World Heavyweight Championship in High Class Wrestling. Last final match won by the main event. He went on and got his ass hit by Wizard. Much like he's getting stomped out right now by Aaron Wallace. But only kick you. Kinky boots. Irish whip reversed. Aaron Wallace in full control of this match right now. There's a counter by the main event. Oh! He got leg tripped into the second rope. Somebody check his neck. Belly to belly suplex. Oh, he kicked to the side of the head. Whoa! That's something I haven't seen. Kind of a reverse punch from Aaron Wallace. There it is. The one-arm choke slam. He just follows it up with an elbow just because he can. Jeff Howe, the main event, back up. And now just punching Aaron Wallace in the face and temple head area. Wow, violating all kinds of rules. Don't violate or you'll get violated. The H-bomb. And Aaron Wallace teaching the main event a quick lesson, which is what I said just now. After a quick, intense back and forth, it just seemed like Aaron overwhelmed Jeff with his power. That was a nice cravat. Doing a couple suplexes, doing that whirlwind power slam. There's the belly to belly. But this is all after Jeff caught his throat off that second rope. Hope there's no serious damage. Aaron Wallace doesn't care with the one-arm choke slam. And then the H-bomb. Been a while since I've seen that. Question is, two questions, really. One, Jeff Powell okay? And two, how long do we have Aaron Wallace in SuperNova Pro? Hopefully this isn't just a one-off, because he looks like he can still go. That remains to be seen, as right now we got one half of Bro Canada out here right now. Delvin Carter. And I guess he has a couple words to say. Maybe it involves getting their title shot, which they never got. Bro Canada never got a title shot. I just want to throw that out there. But anyway, Delvin Carter asked for this time to come out here and address the fans. And the front office was just like, die. So that's how we got here. As we await, we're getting everything set up for Mr. Carter. All right. Word on the street is we're ready. We're going to take it to the ring. There's one half of Bro Canada. One of the early highlights of SuperNova Pro. It's Delvin Carter and Demario Bennett. Our first SPW Tag Team Champions. Carter not looking very happy right now. Got here talking that Flemmy Flam right now. And he calls out his tag team partner out to the ring. Primetime Demario Bennett. He's been picking up steam since entering our light heavyweight division. The fans are coming around on him. That may be a big issue. They're going back and forth right now. Oh, wow. They're just jaw-jacking. Delvin Carter. Delvin Carter telling Demario Bennett that he doesn't have what it takes pretty much to carry his jockstrap. DB, Primetime, obviously fired up, upset. Prove this point. They went back and forth. Delvin Carter said, "We are through." Demario Bennett said, "You can't fire me, I quit." And so that looks like that's the end of Bro Canada. Ugh. Wow. All right. Now here we go. Here's another match that's going to determine a match at our now, as of now, unnamed pay-per-view or free-for-view. It's a super card. Sever and Cloud added once more to determine the absolute number one contender for the television championship, being held by Project Mayhem's own Brandon Gates. Now, Gates has beaten both these men not only in a triple threat, but in the following two events after unrestricted. Both these men said if they got another shot at that title, they could beat Brandon Gates. Sever won his match last week, as did Cloud, so this is pretty much the tiebreaker, the decision maker. And it's a Falls Count Anywhere match. Cloud and Sever. Pretty much the probably the best early rivalry so far in the young life of SuperNova Pro. But anyway, I'm sorry, I kind of lost track of what was happening here. I'm just waiting for her feed to catch up. And here we go, folks. We're waiting our first man to enter this ring. And there he is, Alex Sever. Who genuinely feels as though he can beat Alex Cloud. He also feels as though he can beat Brandon Gates in a one-on-one match. He's a young prodigy, a man trained by Victor Black, who had one hell of a day in high-class wrestling. But this young man is all potential. His opponent, however, is no slouch. He is the first television champion, the former television champion, Alex Cloud. Looking good, feeling better. Repping that Team Canada. I actually think looks pretty awesome. That's Cloud. Looks pumped. There we go. Sever. Cloud. This match is a go. An elbow tie-up. Don't expect anything less from these two at this point. Cloud forced back into the corner. Ref telling him to break. We got a clean break. Wasn't expecting that. Northern Lights. Was expecting that from Alex Cloud. Elbow to the back of the head. Frankensteiner from Alex Cloud. Not expecting that. You see, he just keeps throwing stuff at me. Back body drop with the arm wrench from Alex Sever. Sever now in control currently. Good old-fashioned knee to the mush. Irish whip coming off. Oh, knee to the throat. Just a series of fists from Alex Sever. Looks very good early. Went for a forearm, caught a forearm. Then he caught the top rope springboard bipolar coaster from Alex Cloud. Alex Cloud. Went for what's known in the Indies as a base bite. Alex Sever quickly kicking out of it. Goes for the German, gets elbowed in the face a couple times. Poison Rana. Poison Steiner. If you will. Alex Cloud. Busting out moves. Look at that springboard body splash. Busting out moves he hasn't used since he was about 30 pounds lighter. But Sever, though, back in control. Waiting for Cloud to get back on his feet. Sever goes for the front drop kick. Sidestep by Alex Cloud. Cloud now. Oh boy. Has Sever up top. Oh! Went for the avalanche back body drop. Countered into a falling body splash by Alex Sever. And Sever sending Cloud to the outside. Springboard moonsault, acai style by Alex Sever. Is this falls count anyway? So Cloud or Sever can get a pin right here, right now. Canadian Destroyer. Oh, a quick DDT by Alex Cloud. 2 count. Got a 2 count. Alex Sever still in this. Thought we were going to see a Nimbus counter. Instead, we get a Nimbus combo. Instead, we got a Falcon Arrow. Now, my question is, can Alex Cloud do the Cloud Kicker on the outside? Oh. Sick brain buster from Sever. Got 2. Crowd's loving what they're seeing right now. Alex Sever setting up the out black You can do that from just about anywhere. I don't recommend you do it in the bathtub. Oh my God. Alex Cloud counters out. Counters out Val Savage style. Hit an enziguri. Alex Cloud busting out 09 moves. And gets the 3 count of the enziguri. Beginning of the end right here. Canadian Destroyer, because he's Canadian. And a sick, quick DDT. There was a point. This might have been the point where Alex Sever looked like he had blood coming from his head. Figured that would be it. But no. Alex Cloud would eat that brain buster. I thought that would be it. No. Cloud kicks out. No Cloud kicker necessary. Kicked out of the out black. Kicked Alex Sever's face off. Then it's elementary, my dear Watson. 1, 2, 3. Your winner. And #1 contender. We're getting rematch after rematch, folks. We got 2 of them. We're going to have Cloud Gates. That's not really a rematch. It is in this one. But we got Cloud. We got Gates. At the unnamed pay-per-view. And now, main event time. This is the first main event that we have had that feature the ladies. As the champ, BJ Wiley, takes on her #1 contender once again, Vanessa Delphine, who wants to avenge the loss that she got last week at the hands of BJ Wiley. BJ Wiley. I don't know why I like saying that. It's fantastic. But, here we go. These 2 women will meet once more at the unnamed pay-per-view. But Delphine, tonight, right now, gets her revenge. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know these things. I'm waiting for the feed to catch up because I have no idea what's going on right now. Are we on? Are we on? Okay, we're on. Is your main event, folks. And it's time to get in the Wildcat formation. Our women's champ comes out first, BJ Wiley. Women's champ since defeating Val Savage for that title at Unrestricted. Val Savage then went on to High Class Wrestling's Ladies Night representing SuperNova Pro, winning the entire tournament and their women's championship. Had she fair tonight or earlier today at Uprising Revenge, you have to go back and watch. Well, here right now, our current women's champ, Wildcat Wiley, waiting for her opponent. who wants to be the future queen of this division. It gets dark. Darker, and blacker, and more darker. Here we go. It's time to power up. With the Super Scott. Vanessa Delphine. Could be Delphine. Who knows? I've been calling her Delphine. She has not corrected me, so that's what I'm going with. Representing Scotland. Honestly, probably one of my favorite people. Definitely my favorite lady wrestler right now. Probably my favorite wrestler in all of the triad. Vanessa Delphine. Young, exciting, colorful. Loves cats. Loves games. This ain't no game. Wiley, Delphine. Main event is a go. Northern Light suplex, shades of a boyfriend. Yeah, I said it out loud. BJ Wiley starting it off with the Northern Lights, followed by a side Russian leg sweep. Nate elbow. Then gets spun around, catches a lariat, has to regroup. Come back in, Wiley with the Irish whip. Delphine not playing any of that mess. Doesn't matter, gets caught with a jawbreaker. BJ tried to duck under, still caught a lariat from Delphine. Delphine now with the Irish whip. And a jumping lariat. Delphine, the smaller woman in this one. Wow! A little trust fund action from Vanessa Delphine. Getting a jawbreaker for all her trouble. But responds in kind. With an elbow to the head. But catches an exploder in the corner. BJ Wiley still on fire. Went for the elbow drop. Delphine rolls out of the way, but still kind of out of it. This might be all instinct for Delphine from this point on. Delphine jawbreaker counter. Snap suplex. 1, 2, Then the fisherman. Wasn't perfect though. Delphine going up top. She got in her mind. Went for a swanton. BJ rolling out of the way. Now just working on that leg with an elbow to the knee. Knee to the elbow. Elbow to the leg. No way. Oh, I thought we were going to see the Black Chaos Ritual. Instead, we see Vanessa Delphine escaping. But sent into the corner anyway. EJ going for some shoulder blocks. Delphine snubs it out. Delphine waiting for Wiley to get back on her feet. Jumped over her. A little too much. Things got a little too spicy for the pepper just now. All BJ had to do was duck her head just ever so slightly. Delphine counters out to a reverse DDT. Looks like she's been in control for a majority of this match. 1, 2, German. Oh. Vanessa Delphine. Pretty much VDT. Pretty much been in control of this one. I think BJ's overlooked on this is focusing on retaining the title. Oh, I could be wrong as BJ kicks out of 2. Sometimes I just talk out the side of my mouth. Whoa, surprise ninja. A clothesline. Wildcat is a wildfire right now. Black Chaos Ritual. You know what that would set up? In perfect succession. Driver of Black Chaos. BJ going for the cover. And Delphine kicks out. Sayers Hilarious didn't do it. Black Chaos Ritual didn't do it. Driver of Black Chaos didn't do it. Vanessa Delphine is still in this one and still has fight left. But for some reason violates Wizard Rule. Oh, but she has a clothesline in her hand. She has another clothesline in her hand. And a third. Sending DJ to the corner. That's Delphine, however. Woo, boing, boing, boing. Springboard tornado DDT. Got another 2 count. Delphine looking to set up another VDT. There we go, up close and personal. This might be it. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Vanessa Delphine avenges her loss from last SuperNova Pro Weekly. As she hits suplex after suplex after suplex. There's the first VDT. BJ kicked out of that one. Here's a Black Chaos Ritual. During powerful series of lariats. Then the driver of Black Chaos. That definitely should have been it, but it was not. This springboard tornado DDT, though, was the equalizer. Vanessa Delphine caught a second VDT. To win the match. Now, if I'm BJ Wiley, am I nervous? Am I nervous? Am I nervous? That is the question, folks. But I believe that is it from us. I am the commentator who flaps in the night. I am Chip Stackworth. Saying good night. See you next week, folks, for the go-home show before the unnamed pay-per-view. You guys take it easy. Keep it greasy.